Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel once again. So as you can see behind me, I've got not one but two KAs. So one's an 11 plate, one's a 13 plate. One is a Cat S, so this blue one is a Cat S, and the red one is a Cat N. So what I'm planning on doing is just basically doing a 2-in-1 sort of series on these two, as there's just no need for me to make one set of episodes for each car. So it's a bit more interesting and you can see a bit more progress going on, as this Cat S is going to take a bit more work. So let me talk you through exactly what the issues are with these cars. So let's start with the blue one. So both of them rear end damage, and this one is the titanium model, so it has got the alloys. I believe they're, what are they? They're 14 or 15 inch alloys, and they look quite tidy. They may need a lick of paint. So this has the fog lights in the front bumper and just a slightly different design grille. So the front end, all good. And then we move around to the back, and someone's gone into the back of that. So we're looking to possibly, I've got some parts there, but we're thinking about putting them onto this red one, which I'll get onto in a second. So tailgate, I didn't even need to press the button because this doesn't line up anymore. The entire frame, metal frame to the tailgate is pushed in. Now, I haven't got any real experience with a structurally damaged car, but I have got a friend who is confident that we can get this sorted. So very interesting. So we bought a spare crash bar already, but we're thinking that the crash bar, before I take the rear bumper off, it looks like that crash bar is actually all right, and the damage is looking like it's just gone completely into the metal of the car. So we have got a damage to one of the brake lights, and we've got complete damage to the other one. So we got a spare one in the garage already. Didn't see this from the photos, so we may plastic weld this one, as it is pretty much sound on the main part of it. So other than that, we've got this seat is the biggest issue we've got. So we may be looking just to replace the one seat, fag burn as well. Maybe the whole set, or just the front one, really. Unfortunately, no service history and no logbooks with these two, and that is very unfortunate, because I do recall seeing on the ad for these two cars that the logbooks were present, but I unfortunately didn't get a screenshot of that to sort of take that to Copart. So I've got no logbooks for both of these, but this one runs really well. They're both on 77 and 78. I can't remember which one's which, but they're pretty good mileage for the years. Will need some touch-ups all round, as you would on a second-hand car. Probably polish up the headlights, make them a bit clearer. We've got good tyres all round. Yeah, didn't see this one either on the Copart pictures. So yeah, these cars are full of surprises, guys. So we got quarter damage and rear end damage. So this one is definitely gonna take priority in terms of time, and it will just in general take us the most amount of time to repair this one. But I am really excited to get onto it and see what we can do to transform this car. So let's move on now to the red one. So I'm gonna make this walk around as quick as possible, as it has just started tipping it down. So as it came off the transporter, we had to jump it, as it's not starting under its own power. So one of the first things I will have to do is clean off these connections, see if it'll start. If that fails, I will try the battery off of that one and see if we've got start. Then is the case of replacing the battery. So it does run, it runs quite nicely. Pretty much front end's good on this one as well. This one does come with Steelies, so we will get some the Rain Man, we will get some covers, hubcaps. So this one took rear end damage as well. This one is far better shape than the blue one. So what we're thinking is, originally we picked up these bumpers ready for the blue one, but what I think, to get this one out of the way quicker and there's money back in the bank, we will paint those red and just replace them over. Haven't opened up the boot yet, so not sure on the damage. Tailgate obviously dented there, and what we might do is just repair these two and paint them blue when the time comes for that one. And then the main sort of issue, which isn't really an issue, is this obviously discolouring on this rear quarter door and wing. But I did get the polisher up on this, and it did polish up very close to the colour that the car is originally, as you can see possibly on the camera there. So what I will do is run a mop completely and entirely over this one side and see what sort of color we've got. So what we think has happened, as this is original color here, and then this fades obviously to a different color. So what has happened previously, as it, we suspect it's had paintwork done beforehand, and what typically happens with this is someone sprayed with just a 2K sort of all-in-one spray paint instead of just doing base coat and lacquer, and it's just clearly faded with time. Not sure how long ago this might have been painted, but yeah, we're quite excited about this one, as it will be quite a quick flip. So what I will be doing now, if the rain clears, in the next episode after I've wrapped up this one, is just get to work stripping them straight away and see what we've got, because possibly this crash bar might have been dented and I might end up using the blue one we bought originally for that one on this one. So we'll see what we do with parts in the meantime, but first things first, we definitely have to get this running. But interior on this one, guys, is pretty good. Obviously everything needs a hoover, but no fag burns. It is much cleaner than the blue one. No service history, and only one key with this one, and the key is not the fob, it's just the standard key. So it's unfortunate, but this is what you get with sort of these auction cars. You don't get exactly what you think you're going to be paying for, but yeah, it'll keep us on our toes. And the last thing with this is the exhaust is blowing. So it sounds like it is quite close to the back box, because otherwise I would think it's close to the manifold, but it just sounds like the back box is blowing completely. So we'll see if that needs either welding or replacing. What else have I got for you? That is pretty much it, guys. So we are gonna get to work as soon as possible. I started works on the E92 BMW 330D. That's just a quick little update for you. I will get an episode out on that, and then I also have an update video on the Mini Cooper S track build that we are doing in the background there. So very interesting times. I said to my parents I'm not going to buy any more cars because they're thinking I'm mad. I had 3 cars and now I have 5 again. But hopefully this will be a short experience, depending on when the logbook comes back, because I know it's a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks on the logbook, so it might maybe just sitting around on someone's drive for a bit. But yeah, this is going to be the most interesting build of all. But let me know what you think of these just 2 cars on the same sort of episodes. I could have easily just split them down and just done one episode on this, one episode on that. That means a lot more content for me, but I think it's just quite interesting just seeing a lot more updates on 2 very similar cars. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I can easily split them if you want and you get more videos, but I thought this might be the easiest way to get them done, guys. So rain's just stopped again. If you're not from the UK, this is what we deal with every 5 minutes. But yeah, let me crack on with this battery, and I'll see if we got a runner then. So still no luck. I cleaned up the connections completely. It might just be a dead battery, or it may be a replacement battery. So what I'll do now is take off the battery and go get it charged up, and hopefully it stays charged. If not, I'll go and check the state of health of the battery. If that fails, it will be a new battery for this one. But this is definitely proof that Rungeon ends, it purrs lovely. If I step on the exhaust a little, you'll hear the it's like basically a straight through pipe sort of thing. There's just no sort of back box on there, so I think it's either corroded before the back box, or it's disconnected, something like that in the damage. So updates to come. This is where I'm going to wrap up this episode. This was just a quick walk around of the builds that I've just picked up from Copart. I was surprised when I won both of them. I will tell you how much I paid. So for the Cat N red one, we won it for £700, and then £650 for the titanium Cat S. So I think I've got a pretty good deal on both of them. I walked away spending just over £1,000 on both of them. So we'll see how much it does cost us. We'll try obviously to fix as much as I can in the garage and through other people, because it's best to fix what we've got instead of replacing everything. So we'll see where we end up. I'm hoping to walk away with a couple of quid after these are all said and done. But this will keep me busy for the next couple of weeks. I want them in and out, to be honest. That's what I want with every build. But I've never bought a rear end damage, I don't think, especially not two. So we'll see if they require as much work as a front end. I definitely doubt it, because lining up front ends on crash cars is a ball ache and a half. So yeah, hopefully 2-3 weeks tops for these two guys. Hope you've all enjoyed the episode. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll get another update as soon as possible for you guys. Catch you all in the next one, guys. Peace.